Devereaux Cannick just filed a motion a few hours ago to get R.Kelly's New York trial delayed. And I'm going to read it. It's a quick motion, not too long, so I'll read it. Dear Judge Donnelly, we write to request a delay in the commencement of Robert Kelly's trial. While he is anxious to move forward and address the charges against him, it is my considered view that given my limited access to him as well as circumstances of his detention, I simply do not have enough time to adequately meet with him and also digest the massive discovery. We were retained to join Mr. Kelly's defense team on June 21st, 2021. On June 21st, 2021, Mr. Kelly was transferred from Chicago to MDC Brooklyn. He arrived at the MDC facility on June 22nd, 2021. He was immediately placed in quarantine. To adequately prepare to confront Robert Kelly's accusers, I must be able to have access to Mr. Kelly. Given his quarantine status, it has not been possible for us to meet. Robert will be in quarantine for 14 days from the date of his arrival at MDC Brooklyn. Moreover, when he is out of quarantine, MDC has very limited conference rooms for us to meet. If a room is not available, then we must meet at a table along with other attorneys and their respective clients. The nature of the evidence here does not lend itself to open, frank discussions in such an environment. Before agreeing to joining Mr. Kelly's defense team, I was aware of the trial date. Also, I thought that it would take a Herculean effort to get up to speed. I thought it would be possible to do so. However, with Mr. Kelly not being available and the limited access that would be available to effectively meet with him, we would not have enough time to have meaningful preparation for an August 9th trial date. The charges here are serious. The consequences are dire. Mr. Kelly not only has a right to an attorney of his choosing, but also the right to effective and meaningful representation. The aforementioned circumstances deny him those rights. Therefore, we respectfully request an adjournment of the trial date so that he can adequately prepare and assist in his defense. My request is not by any means a dilatory tactic. As I mentioned previously, Robert is anxious to have his day in court. However, not at the expense of his Sixth Amendment rights. In the interest of fair play, Robert Kelly respectfully requests that his trial date be postponed. Thank you in advance for your consideration. Respectfully submitted, Devereaux L. Cannick. All right, so you just heard me read the letter. I don't know what Judge Ann Donnelly is going to do. She has denied every single motion in favor of Rob. I don't know if she's going to delay the trial date. She has said previously that she's not adjourning the trial anymore. She wants it to go forth on August 9th. And she said previously that she's not letting him out of jail. So we'll see what she does. I thought it was smart that they asked her for bond as well as asked her for a delay in the trial. So if she denies bond and she denies a delay in the trial, then it just looks like she's unfair, which we already knew she's an unfair person anyway. And I've called her a racist many times. But, yeah, we'll see what happens. The prosecutors are supposed to respond by tomorrow to R. Kelly's request for bond. So we'll see what they come up with as a reason to keep him locked up. Anyway, free R. Kelly, and fuck anybody who don't like him.